on to it and shoot for the sky.
As we expressed before, the WWE Championship is the most important championship in wrestling history. So many greats have held the title and made it the title it is today. But unfortunately, not everyone gets to hold the title, and some are lucky to hold it at least once. So, in this video, we again look at 10 more wrestlers who held the WWE Championship only one time. Number 1. Jinder Mahal. In 2017, Jinder Mahal became WWE Champion, and it was a surprise to everyone, especially considering the fact he beat a future Hall of Famer in Randy Orton at the 2017 Backlash pay-per-view. No one expected him to win it little known, beat someone the likes of Randy Orton for it. He held it for 170 days. Sure, 170 days is a pretty decent amount of time to be WWE Champion. But if we're being honest, it wasn't all that good of a reign, and his title reign didn't do anything for the championship itself. WWE believed it would help WWE's fan base in India to see one of their own to be the WWE champion. But Jinder didn't turn out to be the megastar in India they thought he would be, and his run, if anything, lowered the prestige of the title and didn't really sell tickets to shows. The biggest highlight of his reign is when he'd lose the title to AJ Styles in England on an episode of SmackDown. Number 2. JBL. John Bradshaw Layfield went from tag team star to WWE champion. In 2004, WWE needed more main event stars, and especially on SmackDown. So JBL took on the role as the biggest heel on SmackDown at the time, and became WWE champion at the 2004 Great American Bash pay-per-view event. He'd defeat everyone in front of him, from Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle to Big Show and Undertaker. He'd hold the title for an outstanding 280 days. His title reign would cement his legacy as a legitimate main event star and heel, and also proved him to be a major singles star, with or without the WWE title. The biggest moment of his title reign was when John Cena defeated him for the championship at WrestleMania 21, therefore creating a new main event star and becoming one himself. Even though JBL only held the WWE title one time, it did what it was supposed to do: make JBL a star, along with the man who'd eventually defeat him for the title. So it's more than fair to say his one and only WWE Championship reign was a success. Number 3. Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston's WWE Championship run was well-deserved and earned. Fans wanted to see Kofi get his flowers in the championship. He'd earn it by defeating Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 35 in 2019. His title win would connect with his culture and fans all around the world, and Kofi would be a fighting champion defending his title against all comers. He'd hold it for 180 days. As much as we wish we could say it was a success, it wasn't exactly what fans wanted. And that had nothing to do on Kofi's behalf. What really killed his title run and made it less exciting was the way he lost it. Brock Lesnar would be granted a WWE title match on the SmackDown debut episode on Fox. Brock would beat Kofi in less than 10 seconds for the title with a single F5. Brock defeating Kofi for the title wasn't even the problem, but it was more how it went down. Fans thought Kofi deserved more respect than what he was given. What makes it even worse is, it's been 6 years since he won it and lost it, and he's never been given a proper rematch or another reign. Sure, he can call himself a former WWE champion, but with a decent title run at best, and losing it in such poor fashion, it's fair to say the title run could have been handled better. And if anyone looks at it as a failure, it sure isn't Kofi's fault. Number 4. Sergeant Slaughter. In 1991, Sergeant Slaughter captured the WWE Championship from the Ultimate Warrior at the 1991 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. During this time, he'd turn on his fans and on America and turn heel. He'd hold the WWE Championship for 64 days. Yes, holding the title means something. But it was such a short title run, and was really used just to drop it to Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 7 just months later, his one and only WWE title victory, and it was used to give Hogan a moment and run with it more than it was about getting Slaughter over and becoming a credible champion. But he held it and accomplished that, and that's more than a lot of other wrestlers can say for themselves. Number 5, Mr. McMahon. Not everybody is a fan of this specific title reign, but it happened in 1999 on an episode of SmackDown. Mr. McMahon defeated his son-in-law Triple H in a match for the championship. But it wouldn't last long, as McMahon would vacate the title the next week. McMahon didn't need a long title run and didn't need to be defending it. It actually never really needed to happen. No one at this time was asking for Mr. McMahon to hold the WWE Championship. It just kind of happened and then stopped the very next week. But it makes him a former one-time WWE champion, and that earns him a spot on this list. Number 6, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, just like his Shield counterparts, also held the WWE title, but he's actually only held it one time. Using his Money in the Bank contract, he cashed in later the same night after winning the Money in the Bank ladder match and earning the right to a title match anytime he chose. And he chose to do it at WWE Money in the Bank 2016 pay-per-view. This reign also made history, as all 3 former Shield members would hold the WWE Championship in the same night. Roman Reigns walked in champion. Seth Rollins defeated Reigns for the title, and a Dean Ambrose cashed in right after Rollins' title victory and also became champion. He held it for 84 days, and although he did have a few good title defenses, the whole title reign just didn't hit like it should have, and it just felt like something was missing. He'd lose it to AJ Styles at Backlash 2016 just a few months later, and would never see the championship again. Now that he wrestles in AEW as Jon Moxley, it seems kind of unlikely he'll ever win the championship at this point, since he doesn't have much nice things to say about WWE and seems headstrong on not going back either. He held it one time, but hey, that's what helps him make this list. Number 7, Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash actually had a pretty good reign with the WWE Championship. In 1994, Nash would defeat Bob Backlund at a house show in just seconds to win the WWE title. He was leading the new generation into the future and went from Shawn Michaels' bodyguard to a credible champion himself and a superstar in his own right. His reign would last 358 days, almost a whole year as champion. He'd lose the title to Bret Hart at Survivor Series 1995. He'd never see a run with the WWE Championship again. But he would leave for WCW and hold multiple world titles, and in total is a 5-time world champion. He may have only held it once, but with his reign lasting days shy of a year and defending it against everyone on the roster at the time, it was the worst. Number 8, the Iron Sheik. So Iron Sheik was never meant to be a long-lasting WWE champion. Matter of fact, the sole purpose of him winning the WWE title was to be the one to drop it to Hulk Hogan. In 1983, Sheik would hold the WWE title for 28 days, from late December 1983 to late January 1984. He'd defeat and take the title from Bob Backlund and held it for almost 1 month. Sheik was actually champion when WWE was still connected to the NWA until 1984. When WWE broke out on its own away from NWA, the title was then the WWE Championship. So that means Sheik was the last NWA WWE champion before Hogan beat him for the championship and became the first WWE champion. Sure, his reign wasn't long, but it served its purpose. It gave Hogan the ultimate villain to take the title off of. His dropping of the title to Hogan was a moment in time people still talk about to this day. In 2025, number 9, superstar Billy Graham. We go back even further into the 70s, back when WWE was connected to NWA and back when it was called Worldwide Wrestling Federation, aka WWF. In April 1977, Billy Graham would make history and end the 1,237-day reign of Bruno Sammartino. He would also hold it for 296 days. He was the 7th champion in the WWE Championship's history. Number 10, Buddy Rogers. And we end the list with the very first WWE champion ever, Buddy Rogers. His reign is full of factors. He held the title in 1961, but he'd lose it Lou Thez. WWE wouldn't recognize the title change and listed Buddy Rogers as its champion still. Due to WWE and NWA had stopped working together, they listed the official birth date of the title as April 25, 1963. He'd also hold the title for only 36 days. You'd think the first ever WWE champion would have more of a story and reign to tell. He'd lose it to Bruno Sammartino, who'd hold it for 2,803 days. Sure, he didn't hold it long, but he makes the list with his one reign, and being the first ever WWE champion is sure a way to cement a legacy. And that was our list. Can you think of any more one-time WWE champions? Check out our first video in this playlist. Don't forget to follow Ring Post Daily Podcast on YouTube and Facebook. Until next time, happy wrestling.